Ano ang rason na may bibigay nyo sa amin na hindi kayo dapat patulan o hatulan ng violation against your franchise?
There was no allegations about the 1.8 billion pesos, Mr. Chair. It was just a question given not in behalf of SMNI, but it is a statement by an anchor of SMNI. In every program of SMNI, that any statement made by the anchor guest is not the official stand of SMNI.
I just wanted to point out that we cannot dictate on our anchors what questions to ask, how to ask it, when to ask it. In the same manner, if there are guests there, we cannot also tell the guests to answer this way or that way. They exercise a certain degree of independence.
Ang statement ng SMNI, hindi po yun sa entire house. Yung 1.8 billion, sa speaker lang yun. Hindi mo sinabi, hindi nila...
If I may, Mr. Chair, we deny that there's a statement. It was just a question na answerable by yes or no.
Oo nga.
We have here a USB to be played. So anybody will be... everyone, may chance na makita nila kung ano ba talaga ang video na yan. May nakalagay bang statement or it was just a question in the exercise of freedom of press? Should not be on your skin. In fact, public officials should be subject to public consumption, public criticism on matters of public concern.
Are we here to be lectured upon by the good lawyer, or are we supposed to conduct a hearing? Because I reserved my Thursday afternoon to conduct a committee hearing on franchise, not to be lectured on matters that I already know. I don't know if the same sentiment is felt by the members of the Committee on Franchise.
Hindi po tayo nag-lecture po dito po, but just a response sa statement ng isang resource person.
Sige.
Let me point out, Your Honor.
I'm not asking for your explanation, Attorney Rolex.
Mapipikon na ako.
Nakikita naman natin kung bakit sa Committee on Franchise, hindi sa Committee on Public Information. Pananakot yan, ang prangkisa is not easily granted and it should not easily be revoked.
So
dapat, yung series of violations. Yung isang beses, nagkamali, ay pagka nagkamali ang GMA7, tanggalin mo yung prangkisa, ganun ba yun? That is a non-so-subtle warning to SMNI na pagka hindi kayo tumigil mag-criticize ang speaker, ay kakansilahin ang prangkisa ninyo. Yun. So, hindi na pala pwede mag-criticize kahit sino. Parang bullying na ito Parang pinapakita nila, hindi nyo kami dapat kinikriticize. Nasaan ang freedom of expression? Di ba?
bakit doon linagay sa franchise committee ang investigation? Parang lumalabas sa ibang tao, parang blackmail ang dating. Hindi siya search for the truth or so-called disinformation. What is your view as a lawyer? Mayroon bang paraan?
Hindi po kasi discretion yan ng noong kung saang committee i-refer.
Kahit na mali ang
walang
paglagay
tama,
sa committee.
actually, in fairness, at
Yes.
ito na sinasabing mali, procedural error. Walang tama, walang mali dyan discretion nila. Ngunit,
Yes.
nakikita naman natin kung bakit sa Committee on Franchise, hindi sa Committee on Public Information. Pananakot yan, that is ang tawag dyan gunboat diplomacy. That is a non-so-subtle warning to SMNI na pagka hindi kayo tumigil mag-criticize ang speaker, ay kakansilahin ang prangkisa ninyo. Yun. Ano pa bang ibig sabihin nun? Ngayon, ang only safeguard there, Boss Wilson,
Yes.
a robust na opposition. Kaso nyo, kinoob
Yes.
na yung opposition doon, yung usual noisy minority, sumisip-sip na sa speaker.
Wala na.
Nagbibigay pa ng painting di ba? Oo.
So yung opposition sa Congress,
Wala,
nawala
pinopost
na.
na nila yung ibang partido. Gusto nila, isang partido na lang yun nasa lower house. Yun ang problema. Pag naging monolithic yung isang chamber, ay wala nang pipiyok dyan. Kasi gusto nila lagi, resolution 1414,
Ano yung 1414? Sorry.
di ba yung sense ng Senate na inaano nila? Yung they called out President Duterte for criticizing Congress. So hindi na pala pwede mag-criticize kahit sino. Kahit former president na naging bahagi rin ng Kongreso. Hindi na pwede. magre-resolution. Gusto nila unanimous pa. Ha? Mahilig sa unanimous 14-14 pa ha. Ang multiples of 7, Marcos lucky number yon, di ba? Yung 7. Kaya 21 September 21, di ba? 7 times 3 is 21. Ito 14-14, no? 7 times 2, 14. 7 times 2, 14. 14-14. Ha? So, may superstition pa ha?
So sa senaryo ng legal bilang abogado and political analyst, may patutunguhan ba itong investigasyon o harassment lang to, or pwedeng worst case scenario, pwede ba nilang alisin ang prangkisa based on one incident o mga ganyan? Is it strong enough legally? Curious lang ako. Hindi ako abogado.
Hindi nga Alam nyo, yung prangkisa, wag naman magagalit yung ABS-CBN dito ha.
Anong pagkaiba nung
Kasi
ABS sa
yung una-una,
SMFI?
yung ABS-CBN nag-expire. Hindi na renew.
Hindi inalis.
Hindi inalis. Number 2, may mga alegasyon, o wag na nating sabihin totoo, kung alegasyon na may non-payment of taxes, may a violation ng labor code. As in fact, ako mismo, I personally, nagdemanda ako sa DOLE on behalf of Jobert Sucaldito, alleging violation of labor laws. Ibig sabihin, ang prangkisa is not easily granted and it should not easily be revoked.
So
Dapat, yung series of violations, continuously not paying taxes, continuous, yung mga end of contract, contractual, etc.
continuous
Oo.
disinformation,
Oo.
kunyari.
Yung isang beses, nagkamali, ay pagka nagkamali ang GMA7, tanggalin mo yung prangkisa, ganun ba yun? Isang mali.
Parang driver's license, nagkamali ka sa driving violation, hindi ka aalisan ng
Isang
lisensya
multa,
agad.
di ba? O mag-issue
sabihan.
ka ng clarification, sabihin mo, hindi po 1.8.
So, hindi siya legally parang proportionate. Parang,
Oo, disproportionate yung response Parang bullying na ito Parang pinapakita nila, hindi nyo kami dapat kinikriticize. Nasaan ang freedom of expression? Di ba?